Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Simplified. Today I'm just going to give you a short market update for the 19th of December 2017. So I'm starting with this picture. I know he might not be the most popular figure in cryptocurrency, but you cannot deny the achievements of Warren Buffett. This man knows patterns. He knows how to play on human psychology, especially when it comes to the markets. This is his most famous quote. Is it actually from him? I don't really care because the quote itself has a lot of meaning behind it. Be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. If you want to see an example of when this quote is ringing completely true, you just need to look at CoinMarketCap right now. Out of the top 100 coins on CoinMarketCap, there are just 2 in the negative. And those negatives are both less than 0.3%. This market is on an absolute high and people think that they are bulletproof. Nobody is bulletproof in this market. Look at that Bitcoin dominance. It's 50.1%. I normally have a sweet spot of 52% Bitcoin dominance. The moment it hits that number, I start working out my exit plans. And this is my advice to you in this time. The market's up. People are FOMOing the hell out. You need to look at this with a very calm, collected mind and start working out your exit strategies. Which coins have you got an acceptable level of profit in? Start cashing out slowly because you need to book in those profits. The moment this flip happens, and the money starts rushing out of the alts and back into Bitcoin, you do not want to be caught in the receding tides. Start booking your profits early. Yes, if you wait a little bit longer, you could get much more profit. But if you are safe, that is what matters. You are in this to get more Bitcoin. Get that Bitcoin now while you can. Start selling slowly. This exuberance is reflected on Bittrex as well. Bittrex has a lot of good coins and a ton of shit coins. Almost every single coin on Bittrex is up right now. That itself should be a huge red flag. Be very fearful at this point in time. Tread with caution. There is still a lot of money to be made, but you do not want to be caught when the market flips. So, let's talk about some of the coins that are up. QTUM has had one hell of a run. Just look at that vertical line at the end. QTUM is not one of those low value coins. It's in the top 15. And it's still growing like this. So, be careful. Over 100% growth means that you are probably closer to the dip than you are to further growth. So be a little careful. If you want to FOMO this, do so at your own risk. It is a gamble. So be careful. I'm starting to like Groestlcoin quite a lot. Like whenever it dips, it's sort of almost a guarantee that it's going to go back up. So I did put a fair amount in Groestlcoin. I sold about a third of my stake. I have set another sale order a little higher. And I'm just waiting on that last third to see how this moves, basically. Because do people think this is going to go higher up? That's why I'm keeping it in. If it's going to start dropping, I still don't mind selling it at a price lower than what it is right now. Because I've got a ton of really nice profit from this. So I sold what I did to recover my principal amount. I've got that. So from now on, any price movement is benefiting me. And that's how you should be looking at this. You should first cover your initial investment and then after that move forward, because a pragmatic approach will ensure that you end trades with something to show for it. Of course, you're not going to end every trade positively. That is just simply not possible, which is why you diversify your investments. Part of my diversification was also ZCoin. I think this is a crazy opportunity because the circulating supply is so low. Anything with a similar circulating supply is at least double or triple this price. So I've decided to buy as a punt, and that punt seems to have worked in the short term, but I will hold on to ZCoin for a fair amount of time. I think this could at least go to 150 just based on deduction of the supply compared to other coins. ZCoin is geared completely towards anonymity of transactions, and that's only going to get more valuable as an idea as time goes on. So please do your own research before investing, but I do think ZCoin is fairly solid. If you'd like me to talk about ZCoin more, do mention that in the comments. And the last coin that I put money into yesterday was Dash, because I just had that feeling that Dash was going to go up. A lot of the other coins were moving. Dash is a solid project, very fast transaction speeds, and they advertise a ton. They're trying to make a big presence for themselves in Africa. I see they've made Hindi ads for advertising on YouTube in India. So just because of their market exposure, I think they're going to go up. And it's a good project. Without a doubt, it's a good project. And the market's also showing that it is confident in this coin by ranking it at 5. So Dash is a fairly nice project. It is a large cap, so do not really expect massive growth. But it is currently growing faster than Bitcoin. So if I put my money in here, I can get more Bitcoin out of it. And that's exactly how I'm looking at Dash. That's how I look at almost all my trades. The only one that I'm hodling because I believe so much in the project is Cardano. Everything else is a push to get more Bitcoin for me. That's just me. That's my own strategy. I'll be glad to discuss the strategy with you in person. I would love to share all my information because I do believe this is about information. What we are selling in cryptocurrency is not profit. We are selling a philosophy of financial freedom. Decentralized networks could be our key to financial inclusion. That's just my opinion on it. I do have a bit of a utopic vision on all this, but hey, aim for the stars, you might hit the moon, so that's how I'm looking at this. And lastly, what we need to talk about is scalability. This is a problem plaguing cryptocurrency projects because they just cannot handle the same amount of transactions that Visa can. They can handle millions of transactions per second, and that is an advantage of centralized networks. I'm not going to hide from that fact. Centralized networks enable higher efficiency there, but this efficiency comes at the cost of your privacy. This is exactly why it's so vital that we can actually scale our cryptocurrencies. And there's a site called flippening.watch. And what they want to see is whether Ethereum can take Bitcoin's place as the de facto payment cryptocurrency. This is something that is, and yesterday Ethereum did hit a psychological milestone. 1 million transactions in a 24-hour period. Compare that to Visa, it's nothing. But compared to other cryptocurrencies, this is a huge step. It's all about incremental improvement. People can talk about us being in a bubble, but what we are actually doing is getting functionality down on these networks. The 1 million mark is great. Progress in this space will only happen with increased competition. If companies are always looking over their shoulders to try and see where their competition is, this will only push the industry on further. Competition is vital for any industry because it makes you better. Ethereum has taken that challenge up. Lots and lots of companies are saying that, we will have hundreds, thousands of transactions per second. Great. Back that up with the tech and the market will decide whether you're worthwhile. That is the beauty of our permissionless system. We have the internet, which is a permissionless space, and now we have permissionless payment platforms in order to develop in this permissionless space. We will improve on the systems that were made in the pre-internet days. This will just happen. That's how development, progress, and evolution works. We will keep refining our existing systems, and as long as there is profit in this, it's encouragement for people to keep going and keep innovating. So this is another milestone on our search to overhaul the world as we know it. So on that note, I shall leave you with that Warren Buffett quote again. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy only when others are fearful. This market is crazy. I don't want you guys getting caught up in all the mania behind it. Look at this with a cool, calm perspective. Cash out when you meet your targets. That's how you will be happy in cryptocurrency. So, Thank you so much for watching. Do leave a like, do subscribe, and do tell your friends. We will catch up again very soon. You guys take care. Have an awesome rest of the day. This is Marv from Crypto Simplified, signing out. Laters.